Welcome to Knightline Live. It's Monday night and brought to you by Astro Industries. If you're looking for a job or maybe a part-time employment, go see our good friends up at Astro Industries in Lynn. I'm Jerry Middleton. Along with me as usual is Rick, and beautiful day out today.
Yeah, it's a touch of fall in the air, Jerry, and that's going to be appropriate because we're going to have cheerleaders tonight, as well as, who else do we have? Tennis players.
Well, if that doesn't brighten your day, nothing will.
So, let's start right off. We're going to get right into it here.
Right
okay?
into cheer.
Right into cheerleaders
Let's do
here. So, we have Aubrey Irvin. I said that right, correct, Aubrey?
Yep.
And Miley Kelsey. Is that right? Okay.
Yes.
So, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but Miley's a little nervous.
Well,
So we took her right out of her shell. All right, so you guys are seniors. Aubrey, I'm going to go to you first. Okay, so you're a senior. I also learned something that you're a gymnast too, which is interesting to me. But let's talk about cheering right now. So you know, what are your thoughts? You're heading into your senior year. I don't know how long you've been cheering. How long you've been cheering?
I started sophomore year.
Okay.
I've never cheered before until high school.
All right. So, what are your thoughts now? You're a senior. This is the end,
Yeah.
right? You're heading into your senior year. What are your thoughts as you head into your senior year, and this will be the last time you'll be cheering?
It's kind of like really sad, but I hope to go farther in college with cheer. Even though I just started like recently,
Okay.
I want to keep going with it, and it's just like bittersweet. It's kind of.
Okay. So, what do you enjoy about cheering specifically?
I'm a bubbly person.
Okay. Are you
So-
really? I didn't
Really?
notice
Yeah.
that.
I like to talk and I like to just be out there. So just being I don't know, it's just really fun to be involved with the fun stuff like pep rallies and stuff.
Okay. So you enjoy that kind of stuff. You enjoy performing.
Yes.
All right, because that's what cheering is. It's
Yes.
kind of a performance art, all right? And so you like that, okay? Well, Miley, I'm going to ask the same to you. Again, you're a senior. You've been around for a while, I think.
Sixth grade, I think.
Sixth grade, so you've been doing this for a long time. So tell us your thoughts as you go into your senior year. What are your thoughts as you
I
head down the pike here?
I don't think I'm gonna continue cheer after high school.
Okay.
It's been a while. I've had a lot of experience, and I think it's just stopping.
Yeah, I think give us an idea of what your preparation looks like. I mean, there's a lot of work that goes into this. So during a week, okay, so now you got to get football on Friday. So what's your preparation like? Give us all an idea of that.
So on Monday we have practices from 6 to 8, and we
Okay.
also have practices on Wednesday from 6 to 8,
Okay?
and then we go to the games on Fridays.
Yeah. Is there now? Is it different in basketball season?
I think it will be because sometimes we have games on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
So
Or during the
we're
week?
gonna keep our practice schedule Mondays and Wednesdays, but whenever we have games Wednesdays, the game will just replace practice.
Right, so there's a lot of work that goes into that, and that's what I don't understand. I think people don't understand is you don't just show up on a Friday night football
Yeah,
game
and just know what we're
and
doing.
that's what's going on. So
now, are you doing any stunting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are. So in stunting, we have base, flyers, and
Back spot.
there we go. I was just checking you. Make sure you knew
There's
the
two
third one.
bases. There's a side base and a main base.
Uh-huh.
And then she's a back spot. I'm a side base.
who's flying? What's a flyer, by the way?
One of our seniors, Gracie York.
All right, so we'll talk to Gracie
Uh-huh.
in a little bit
They're
here.
the little ones with wings and drink Red Bull.
The little ones with wings.
What do you like, Miley? I want to ask you what's the best thing about cheerleading? What do you enjoy about it the most?
I enjoy being out there in front of a crowd and watching the little girls that want to be like me one day
Okay.
point at me and smile and start doing the cheers and
All right.
copying me.
Well, you got that contagious smile already. So, what would you tell those little girls, like if they're in middle school or elementary school, and they're thinking about cheering? What would you say to them?
I would tell them to totally do it. It's a really cool high school experience.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
enjoyable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't step forward and go ahead and do it. So you guys have a new coach this year. So how has that adjustment been, Aubrey? What are your thoughts?
We love her. We
Okay.
love Jade. It was definitely like hard to go from what you're used to something brand new because they're both completely different people.
Okay.
Overall,
So do you have new routines and different stunts and different? Okay.
the
so
way we do things, the way practices are ran, everything's different.
Okay.
But we really do like her new coach.
Okay. All right. So there is an adjustment period.
Oh, yeah.
Just like with any sport. Do you consider Miley? Is it a sport or an activity, or you tell us?
I think it's a sport.
Yeah,
but
I'm
people
agreeing
will
with you.
disagree.
I agree. I think it is too. So.
That took away my thunder, Rick. I always used to ask them if it's a sport or not. And, and if you can get hurt, it's a sport.
Yeah.
And I've seen, and I
We
tell
get
you
some
what,
pretty
Lots of
gnarly
injuries.
bruises.
Yeah.
well, I've seen some broken bones
We get some
from
pretty.
stuff.
We
And,
get hit pretty hard sometimes.
all my years of refereeing and watching them go up and watch them come down, and the floor stops them.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot with that. So, what game day? Your preparation as far as I saw today. I went through and saw the little footballs on all the lockers and so forth. I'm assuming that cheerleaders do that.
Yes.
Yes.
We do them for every sport
Well,
by
that's a lo-
ourselves.
That's a
We
lot of
make
work.
them, cut them out, laminate them, cut them out again, find all the lockers.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You go
Have
to
to
each
get
of
the
the players'
roster.
lockers and
Yeah.
do put the. Oh
Take them
wow.
up there.
Okay. What do
Even
you?
for clubs, like we do them for band.
Okay. Do you do anything for broadcasters? That's us. I'm just curious.
We
We're-
can.
We can put something on the outside the door.
Well,
Yeah.
Jerry,
We
Friday
can
night.
do it.
Friday night, maybe.
Friday night, maybe we'll have something.
We'll
put
expect
on it.
something there.
So after, school's going to be over. Just,
Mm-hmm.
with the snap of a finger, you're going to be walking down the aisle and with your diploma, and well, some of you will be. But anyway,
Hopefully all
hopefully all
will
of you.
be.
No, but what's life after high school look like? It's college, or what are you thinking about? What do you want to get into?
I think I'm gonna do cosmetology school and be a hairstylist.
Okay.
Good deal.
You can make some money doing that.
Oh, yes, you can.
Yeah. What about you, Aubrey? What are your plans? Now things can change, obviously, but what are your plans?
I've been on a couple of visits. I really like Ball State.
Okay.
I'm going to Indiana Wesleyan to go to a cheer practice, see how I like that. I want to go to school for sonography, for
Okay.
Oh,
ultrasound.
stenography?
Ultrasounds.
Okay.
Ultrasound?
Yep.
Okay.
So that's a 2-year program through the hospital.
Okay.
And then I want to cheer. So,
Okay. And you want to cheer whether you go to Ball State or IWU
Yeah.
or okay. Well, hopefully you can make the squad. Is the
I hope so.
Is the competition stiffer as you get? I mean, it's competition, right? I mean, do you have to try out if you're going?
Yeah.
You have to try out, and the rules are probably pretty strict. Then probably you're that there's a lot of work involved with that. And I got one more question I'd like to ask these young ladies. Okay, what would you think if we had some guy cheerleaders? If you said there's 18 cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Why can't we come up with 10 guy cheerleaders? What would that?
I just don't think guys have the interest.
Yeah, why not? Now, I was a college cheerleader, okay? This was a lot of years ago before you guys were even thought about, okay? But, you look at most colleges, they have guy cheerleaders, okay? Why can't we do that here? Or why aren't we doing that here?
I wasn't on the team, but we did have boys.
Yeah.
She was
My
on the
freshman
team.
year, we had 5 boys on the team.
Yeah.
And they've all graduated by now.
They did? Well,
It
where's
looks pretty fun.
yeah, where's the guys behind them? I mean, we need to
Co-ed is like the best stunting ever. It's really fun.
Yeah. Well, anyways, this is my way to plug that for those people watching out there. If you're a guy and you're not in you play football but you don't play basketball.
Yeah, it doesn't make
be
you
a-
girly.
Be a cheerleader, because it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of hard work too, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, I will tell you that. Ladies, thank you.
Can I just say one more thing?
Yes. While we're thinking,
Just
what
say-
you have
Hey, me
to.
too.
Go
Mr.
ahead.
Luby is my favorite.
Well, you know what? Now, rumor had it that Mr. Luby was almost the cheer coach this year.
Yeah, he was. He said he was gonna do a triple somersault?
It was like a
Cart roll. Cart roll.
Oh yeah, well that's only if someone pushed him down the stairs.
Made him roll.
That's how you're gonna get that cart roll right there. Get a little head start there.
A little head start.
Well, ladies, it's been great. All
Thank
right,
you.
good luck. You got your whole senior year ahead of you. You know, great success in all you put your hand to, honestly. And it's been a lot of fun. And we appreciate you being here. Jerry, we got 3 more to go after the break.
3 more cheerleaders
Oh, cheaters.
coming, and this is live. 3 more cheerleaders coming up, and we'll be right back on Knightline Live. At Kate's Family Eye Care, we value a family-friendly atmosphere, offering high-quality eye exams. Our expert staff utilizes the latest techniques in eye care. We have a large selection of affordable glasses that are unique to our area. We are proud supporters of the Northeastern Knights and wish all the teams the best of luck.
Go Knights!
KOA Exit 151A, registration and the general store. It's a family-owned campground with pull-through parking for RVs or travel trailers with full hookups. Rent a cabin, relax at one of the fire pits, or picnic by the pond. A playground for the kids, or get in around the golf before dinner. Take a water-soaking hayride, lay out by the pool, and then take a dip. When the professional's vehicle gets sick, they go to All Around Auto Repair and Sales, located in Fountain City. Their SAE certified technicians work on foreign, domestic, and those fun diesels. Work van not feeling good? Or maybe the family car? And don't forget about the weekend warrior. Go to All Around Auto, 408 US 27 Fountain City. It's good medicine for your car.
Looking for some good local barbecue? Well, look no further because Ann and the Pigs has arrived. We got tips, ribs, chicken, and our fan favorite pulled pork sundae. You hungry yet? Well, check out our website at annandthepigs.com to find out where our truck is located next. And if you miss our truck, don't worry, you can cater with us year-round by using our website as well. Ann and the Pigs, bringing tasty where it's needed.
Do you have a big event coming up soon? Dejo Photos has you covered. Check us out on Facebook. We are professional photographers who strive to capture all of your special moments, such as family portraits, senior photos, live action sports, graduations, and so much more. If you don't think photos are important, wait until they are all you have left. Contact us via email at info@dejophotos.com or call us at 765-277-0047. Dejo Photos, capturing memories one photo at a time.
Welcome back to Knightline Live, brought to you by Astro Industries. And before we left, I promised we'd have 3 cheaters back, and here they are. Oh, my goodness. Olivia Shepard, Gracie York, and Chloe Abney Bratz.
Well, you know, sometimes, Jerry, with cheerleaders in the past, it does go off the rails.
It does go off the rails.
But that's when it's the most fun, so.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, welcome. We appreciate that. And no, you're not cheaters. That was a mistake, but this is live, so, you know, 15...
I said cheetahs.
Yeah,
Cheetahs.
that's what he was trying to say.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, welcome. We appreciate you coming. So you're all seniors. Olivia, we'll start with you. A lot of similar questions I asked Aubrey and Miley, but so you're a senior now. What are your thoughts and emotions? You've been doing this for a while, okay? So tell me about what are your emotions as you head into your senior year, and this will be your final year of cheering.
Yeah, it's definitely like bittersweet, like Aubrey said. I know us five are just doing everything we can to soak it up. We all love it, and we're just glad to have the year together.
Yeah. What do you? What's most enjoyable to you, Olivia, about cheerleading? Why do you want to be a cheerleader?
I mean, it really just is fun to be in front of the crowd. It's a lot of fun. Like, it doesn't feel like a burden at all. And it's fun to have them, too. Like, they're my best friends, so it's really fun to do this sport with them.
So you like performing?
Yeah, it's fun.
I'm sensing a theme here, Jerry. Performance. You know, this is a performance art. The ladies like to get out there.
We like the attention.
Like the attention. See, you know, like the attention. Kind of like you and I. You know, we like the
sort
attention.
of like that. Yeah.
All right, Gracie. Same to you. I mean, I don't know how long you've been cheering.
I've been cheering since 3rd grade.
All right, so a long time. All right, so this, unless you go on after high school, this is going to be it. What are your emotions as you head into your senior year? Now, there's a lot going on in being a senior.
Yeah.
All right. Plus, you're a cheerleader. So tell me about your emotions as you head into your senior year.
I mean, like Aubrey and Olivia said, it's definitely bittersweet.
Yeah.
And like Olivia said, I'm just trying to soak it up with my friends and just have as much fun as I can.
All right. I'm going to ask you again. We're probably going to see a familiar theme. If you were going to talk to a young person, either in middle school or elementary school, and they're thinking about being a cheerleader, what would your advice to them be?
I don't know. I would tell them to just try their best.
Yeah.
For one, and
can you learn to be a cheerleader? Can somebody teach you how to be
Yes.
a cheerleader? Okay, so
Yes.
it's not something like you have to be excellent right out of the
Yeah.
gate, right? You can definitely learn how to
Yeah.
do it. Okay. So that's what you would tell them, right? Just participate. All right, Chloe, down to you. All right, we want to get you in on this. I asked this of all the seniors, whatever sport we have, and we're going to have tennis guys on later, and they're listening to this, so they're kind of cheating right now.
Yeah.
They get a preview of some of the questions. So let me ask you again. You're a senior, so what are your thoughts? There's a lot of just being a senior, there's a lot of extra stuff that you don't have as an underclassman, and you're also cheering and, you know, whatever commitment that takes. So what are your thoughts as you head down the pike in your senior year?
It is really exciting to be like the oldest and be like a mentor to all these girls.
Yeah.
But the sad moments are like the first last game or first game. Actually.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Mostly exciting, also sad, but I'm really excited.
All right. Do you feel like, and I'll go back to Olivia, do you feel a sense of responsibility being a senior that you know, there's a legacy you want to leave, the cheer squad? So like, you know, this is how we do things at Northeastern, and you're the example, Olivia, and how does that show itself?
I definitely want us all to be remembered as like just like positive influences on the team, and like I know I never want to make anybody feel like little just because they're younger, and like I just want to be like Chloe said, good mentors to them, and we're like a family, not just a team. And
Gracie M., you're nodding your head over there. So is there a way, when someone's thinking of the cheer squad at Northeastern, what is the one thing that you want them to remember or think about?
I feel like definitely like respect. I don't know what else.
Well, respect. Okay, that's a good one. Chloe, why don't you take a stab at that question since you've had a chance to think about it, okay? You know, again, this is along the lines of leaving a legacy and that type of thing. And sometimes we get the giggles too, you know, and it's hard. Once you start giggling, it's tough, right? usually that's when things go off the rails, right?
Well, Rick, if she's going to take a second on this, I'll slide down here to another question I
Yeah,
have
go
while
ahead.
she grains her composure here. I mean, nothing ever goes wrong on this show.
Never.
That's
It's
why
always-
we're live.
It's always going perfect.
So, have any of you painted your senior parking spots?
I've started. It's all pink right now. I'm just like thinking about what I want to do to it. Something to resemble me, but I don't know. I'm not a good painter, so that's the issue there.
Gracie and Chloe are struggling down here.
But we've got the pink down though, so that's good. Got the base in. Maybe the Pink Panther.
Maybe not.
Okay, maybe not. Fine then.
It was a good idea.
I might come in over the weekend and put a panther on there. We'll never figure out who did it.
It was a good
How
idea.
about you girls? You any parking spot painting?
I haven't started yet.
Oh, all right.
School year will be over soon.
Yes.
Do you want, like, you got, now you're in football season, we'll head into basketball season. So Gracie, I want to ask you, do you want your teams to go far, like in sectionals and
Yeah.
win the sectional?
Yes.
And what does that mean to a cheerleader when the team goes, wins out or wins a sectional or that type of thing? We can ask Chloe that question. Chloe.
I don't know. It's really exciting because, especially for us seniors, I feel like, because it's going to be like a really big, what's that word?
Accomplishment?
Big deal.
Kind of, yeah, like a big deal.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it's just really fun cheering for games like that. It's really exciting.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're part of the school team? Like if
Yeah.
you're in basketball, you're in in basketball, it's different because you're in a gym and it's loud. I mean, does that fire you up? Chloe,
Yeah.
I'll go to you on that one.
Yes.
I mean, is it more exciting to do like a big game like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's the atmosphere like for a cheerleader? Do you get nervous or?
Sometimes it's nerve-wracking because there's like such a big crowd, so you don't want to mess up. But it's also really exciting because you get to just like hype the crowd up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hype up a already hyped up crowd
Yeah.
usually, right?
So here's a question everybody wants to answer: is there ever trash talk going on with the other cheer squad?
I think we're pretty classy. We try and, but
No
like,
trash talk?
I mean, yeah, it does happen.
Yeah.
Does
But
it
normally
really?
we're
I
not
feel
the
like it
ones
happens
to
more
interrogate
like
it.
in competition.
In the competition,
than it does
I could see that.
game-wise.
Okay.
I feel like it
And-
only really
one-sided
happens
beef.
at one game specifically.
Yeah.
All right.
We won't mention who.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can take a guess.
So there is potential trash talk. I'm gonna have to pay closer attention to this because that could be exciting. So I didn't know that.
I didn't either. I
didn't know
just
the
wondered.
cheerleaders trash talk.
They
So
always seem so nice.
yeah, I know.
We're girls.
Well, do you? But you look at some of the other cheer squads around. You know a lot of the girls, I'm assuming. So you're typically friendly with them, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that right?
Yeah.
So you might do activities with them, or whatever. So I can't imagine the trash talk is that extensive.
No.
But,
It's not. We're not as bold.
So what's your so like I said, end of school will be here before you know it. What's some plans afterwards?
I'm planning on going to Ivy Tech to study nursing. It's about
Okay,
as,
Good.
yeah.
we need nurses.
We
It's a
need
good-
nurses.
Yeah.
It's a good
Rick
field
and
to
me
get
will
in.
need them someday.
Yeah, some days I need them when I get up in the morning. Gracie, how about you?
I'm planning on going to either Ball State or Kentucky for speech pathology.
Okay.
Oh,
well, there's
cool.
two wide-ranging schools,
Yeah.
Kentucky, and what's going to determine?
I don't know. I get really homesick, so I'm kind of scared to go to Kentucky. But
So how did you think about Kentucky then?
I really like their cheer team.
Okay.
And Kentucky, I just feel like is a really nice state to live in.
Okay. All right. Chloe, how about you? What are your plans after school?
I don't exactly know what college yet, but I know I might want to cheer in college, and I want to study dermatology.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Well, that's good because we need dermatologists here in Richmond because I think we only have one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Do we?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's
So,
only one dermatology place now. Reed closed theirs up.
wow. All
So-
right.
We need dermatologists.
Well, that's a good field to go into then.
Yep.
A lot of school,
Yeah.
a lot of studying, a lot of hard work. All right, so just prepping you down the line here. Well, ladies, we appreciate it. Wish you the best. Good luck in everything you do for the rest of the year. And we'll look for you on Friday night. How's that?
Yep.
We'll be on. We'll have the game Friday night, so we'll get you on camera for sure. So make sure you're smiling, okay? And we can't have any trash talk going on Friday night. We can't do that.
Well, when we come back, we'll have boys tennis, and you're watching Knightline.
Live. And Mr. Luby's my favorite. And Miley.
From our trucks to their lunch trays, to your local hospital, to your favorite pub, and to your kitchen table. For more than 60 years, Dot Foods and Dot Transportation have been stocking the shelves of your hometown. Sure, we've grown a lot, but at our core, we're still small-town, family-run businesses that care about our communities and the people who keep us running. Join the Dot family today and be part of something bigger.
Being aligned with the Better Homes and Gardens brand brings with it a unique approach to identifying, marketing, and servicing distinctive homes. We know that your experience while buying and selling your home is as important as the homes being bought and sold. That's why our affiliated agents are passionate about personalizing every part of your real estate experience to ensure that every moment is distinctive.
In this market, finding a home you love and actually closing the deal is a cause for celebration. And it all starts with a competitive edge from First Financial Bank. We'll get you pre-qualified fast so you can get your offer in first. We even offer programs with low down payment options and reduced closing costs. Plus, our friendly local team is always here to help. A bank that's ready to help you find a home and a reason to celebrate, however you choose to. That's First.
First! You're good at basement basketball.
We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
Harmon sheds are custom built to your specifications and needs. But wait, there's more! Harmon sheds build privacy fences, decks for your pool, beautifully designed decks for all around your home, and detached pavilions. Let Joe and the crew do all the work, so all you need to do is relax.
We're dedicated to great results just for you. Johnson Chiropractic.
So I recommend Dr. Johnson all the time over the years. Many people have come to Dr. Johnson for my recommendations. And if people live 50 miles away and they tell us they have this problem and they're going to have an operation, we say, no, go see our chiropractor, Dr. Johnson.
We're dedicated to great results just for you. Johnson Chiropractic.
This is Rick Fletcher. When my car needs repair, I take it to 715 Simharjan Parkway in Richmond, home of Knuckle Busters. With their ASE certified technicians, why would you go anyplace else? They repair domestic and imports, air conditioners to Z-bars. Knuckle Busters Auto Repair. Call 765-488-1470 and tell them to go Knights!
We would love to invite you to Life Spring Students, our youth group at Life Spring Church that is just south of Northeastern on 27. We meet from 7 to 8:30 on most Thursdays, but the doors open at 6:30. You can grab some pizza or a snack from our cafe and then hang out with your friends until 7 p.m. At 7, our student band leads us in some worship through music, and we have a lesson from God's Word, the Bible. We then split into small groups based on grade and gender to apply what we have learned and pray with one another. Find out more at lifespring.tv/students.
Martin's Country Mart, US 27 Fountain City. Swing in and grab a coffee or a frazzle. Maybe a fountain drink at Martin's Country Mart. We also have all your favorite snacks, bottled drinks, and of course, sweet bakery items. Plenty of accessories for dinner. And don't forget the grill menu, covering lunch, dinner, and of course, the kids' favorite, pizza. Martin's Country Mart, Fountain City. Welcome back to Knightline Live, brought to you by our good friends Astro Industries up in Lynn. Rick, I guess we've got tennis here. Why don't you introduce the young men?
All right. Right here to my left, we have Aiden Brinker and Grayson Pennington and Carson Abney. Gentlemen, welcome. Appreciate you coming. We don't expect this to go off the rails. Normally, the tennis players stay nice and steady for us, unlike the cheerleaders, okay? So sometimes the cheerleaders get off the rails. So, Aiden, we're going to start with you. I have a standard question I ask all seniors, and because I honestly want to know. So this is it for you at Northeastern High School. You're a senior.
Yep.
All right. Obviously you just started school, but what are your thoughts? What are your emotions as you head into your senior year? And this will be the last time you play tennis for Northeastern High School. So give us an idea what's that like.
I'm excited. It's going to be a fun year, I think.
Okay.
It'll definitely be a big change because this is our last year playing unless we're going to college for it, obviously, which I don't think any of us are. But it's going to be fun. I think that there's a lot of competition that we'll face.
Yeah. So we've had some success in boys tennis here. So what are the prospects this year?
We lost a lot of our seniors over the past 2 years, and I think that has affected the team. But overall, I think we're going to pull through, and I think we're going to make a positive out of it because we have a lot of new kids who joined, and we're just trying to overall just prepare them for the team once we leave.
All right. As a senior, and I ask this a lot, is there a sense of responsibility for you? And how does that show itself either when you're practicing or during the tournaments? Or how do you do that?
I think just being responsible and showing up, making it known that if you're going to be there, they have to be there and type things. So
take it seriously.
Yeah.
Grayson, I think that's you, right?
Yep.
How you doing, Grayson?
Pretty good. How are you?
All right. So again, I want to get that. I want to get your thoughts on being a senior. This is it, right? I know you play golf. You said, but so this isn't your last sport, but the last time you're going to play tennis for Northeastern. So what are your thoughts, if you have any? Now, a lot of times you don't think about it until after it's done, honestly. But, as you think about it now, what are your thoughts as you head into your senior year?
I'm just trying to enjoy it at this point.
Right.
I think we have about 6 or 7 new kids on the team. So
my
goal is just to try to help them as much as possible, teach them kind of what I've learned in the 4 years that I've played, help them be the best that they can be.
Yeah, is that a lot of new faces? 7 new kids.
It's a lot of new freshmen. All of them are super talented, so I think that they'll do pretty well in the sport.
All right. So, what are your thoughts? I mean, obviously, you got a lot of big meets. You got a conference meet that you guys do. The sectionals aren't that far away, actually. I mean, so what do you think our prospects are as we head into some of those big tournaments like conference and sectionals and on down the line?
I think it's just staying focused on what's next. I don't think we need to focus too far ahead. I feel like we just need to go one game at a time. Just try to get our skills as best as possible and put ourselves in a good spot for the rest of the year.
So who's our competition in conference this year? Usually there's somebody out there.
Yeah, I definitely think that Centerville and Hagerstown are going to give us some good competition this year. Just came from there, actually, and they all look pretty well.
Okay.
So I think that one will be a good little fight this year for some spots. So.
All right. Do you guys trash talk? Like, we asked the cheerleaders that. I guess I'm going to ask you, Grayson. Is there trash talk going on?
I mean, sometimes if it's needed.
Yeah.
I try not to start it, but if someone gets a little too rowdy with it, I usually might say something back, but only if it's necessary.
All
if
right.
it's not, I try not to say
That's
anything.
it.
Have you ever called racket abuse?
I have not called it, but I've had some teammates that have gotten called on it.
Really?
Yeah, that happened last year. I won't say any names, but someone got called on it.
I would know who.
Yeah, someone got called on it last year.
All right, so this is, I want to talk more about this later because this is stuff I didn't know this was a thing, okay? So we're going to talk about this racket abuse later, but we want to get Carson in here. Carson, how you doing?
Doing good.
All right, this is Carson Abney. So Carson, give us your thoughts as you're heading into your senior year. You know, again, I know you play golf also. We talked a little bit off air, but this is the last time you're going to play tennis for Northeastern. You want to go out with a bang. So what are your thoughts as you head into your senior year?
Yeah, I think last year it's going to be emotional.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for it. Like what Grayson said, we had about 6 or 7 new kids. So I think that's a good addition since we lost a lot of seniors last year.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. They're looking pretty good. I think our team's going to be pretty good this year.
Do you want to leave a legacy, like a lot of sports teams, you want to, you know, this is how you do things at Northeastern. Is that a thing that you guys want to achieve, Carson? Yeah. And how does that happen? So,
yeah, so like with our freshmen, I want to leave like a good impact. Like I want to be a good leader too, just so like when they continue to play tennis, they can keep on growing, and then hopefully leave that impact on younger kids too. So.
All right, very good. I want to talk more about this racket. Is that a thing, or is Jerry just making that up?
It's
a real thing.
All right, so explain. I don't know a lot about tennis. Okay, so Aiden, tell me about racket abuse. How does that happen, and what, is it like a foul called, or how does it work?
Sometimes players get really mad.
Yeah, okay, and we've seen that, right?
And they'll hit their racket really hard, either on the ground or the fence or something like that.
All right, so that happens, right?
Yeah, that happens, and a lot of the time the coaches or opponents will call that out, and you'll get in trouble for.
All right, what is there a penalty that goes with that, Grayson?
It's a point penalty for however many times you do it. So if it's only one, usually it's only 1 point towards the next point that's upcoming. But if you do it more, it gets worse. Sometimes it can be whole games.
Oh my goodness! I didn't.
See, this is the John McEnroe thing.
Yeah, John. He was referee abused. He abused everything.
He was abused everything.
Well, that's interesting. I didn't even know that. So, Carson? So, have you ever been in a match where a lot of that was going on, or?
No one slammed the racket against me, but I've seen it happen, like Grayson said.
Yeah. So you guys don't have. There's no referees out there. You're basically refereeing yourself. Yeah. What happens if there's, if a call is close, and there's some dispute? How do they do that, Carson? I'm going to ask you. How do they?
Well, so it kind of depends. So I guess if the ball comes to you, it's technically your call.
Yeah.
And whatever you call it, it's kind of.
That's what you go with.
Yeah, you're kind of right because the opponent can only question it.
Yeah.
They can't really persuade you, I guess.
All right.
So it's really just your call.
So it's a gentleman's game.
Yeah.
So there's no appeal process, or there's no calling for a line judge, or any of that kind of stuff. You go with the call.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's an honor amongst you guys that you'll make the right call, and everybody accepts that. Is that how that works?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's interesting, Jerry.
Well,
I didn't know that.
we're
Imagine that in baseball.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
That wasn't a strike. Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. Yeah, that would be wild in baseball. So, with tennis, we've talked about some of the other teams that we'll be facing this year. Who do you think that will be, the competition for the TC sport? Now, tennis is a individual and a team sport.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you have, what, 3 singles and then 2 doubles?
Yep.
And those are and that's the scoring. So it's either 5-0, 4-1, 3-2, or, well, the other side of that, 2-3.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't know the losing part. So how important is it to feel like you have to win your match for the team to win the match or the meet? Well, how's I mean,
the pressure? Does the pressure get to Grayson?
Yeah,
Let me. Oh, Aiden, go ahead.
Okay, it's definitely stressful. I mean, if you're the last match playing of
that's
the day
exactly what I was going to say.
and everything's falling on your shoulders, you have to.
And you know it at that time,
Yeah.
right? I mean, everything's pretty, open in a tennis.
A lot of the time, everyone's watching you at that point because they're all done with their matches, so it can get stressful.
Yeah. Do you like that pressure, though? I mean,
Yeah.
do you,
I think that's-
Grayson, you like that? Carson?
Yeah.
All right, what do you guys, who's 1, 2, 3s, doubles, singles? Where are you at here?
We're all 3 singles.
Okay.
I'm 3, Carson's 2, and Grayson's 1.
All right. Can that change from time to time based on your opponent? Can you change that up?
So, like, for example, to add on to what you're saying, next week I'll be 3 singles, Carson will be 2, and Grayson will be 1. But then, like, I think a couple weeks after that we're gonna switch it up. So I'll be 2,
Okay.
he'll be 3, and
All
Carson
right.
or Grayson will still be 1. But
It'll be based on the opponent. Is that
Yeah.
kind of how? So there's a little gamesmanship going on there. Try to give yourself an advantage.
Who's the doubles?
Our 1 doubles is Jarrett Leitner and Ian Webb. This is Jarrett's first year. And then our 2 dubs just changed. It was Cooper Gardner and Clayton Anderson, but now it's Rylan Frazier and Jimmy Summers.
Okay.
So it switches every once in a while.
Well, I was going to say, can that change from match to
Yeah.
match? And as you go through the season, you're trying to find that team.
Yeah.
You know, is that what you're attempting to do?
Yeah, right now it's just trying to find people where they fit and play the best. So
Okay.
it'll probably switch here for the next couple weeks, and then I think we'll start to lock it in more, and we'll know what we're doing.
Okay. All right.
Well, I think we're just about out of time here for you guys. So anyway, let's go to the normal question. And we talked to Mr. Brinker here that he's wanting to get into law enforcement after he graduates. So what's the process for you to get to that point?
Yeah. So once I graduate, I can't get hired on to I want to work at the Richmond Police Department, so I can't get hired on there until I'm 21, which means I have to find a job or something to fill that time in between. So what I've thought about doing is working at the jail, the Richmond jail, for 2 years until I'm 20. They do the hiring process when you're 20. That way you can just get hired on immediately when you turn 21. So that's my plan, is to work at the jail for 2 years.
All right. It's a good plan.
Yep.
Grayson, how about what do you want to do after high school?
My goal is to move to Florida. I wanna go for engineering. I wanna focus in making jets, and there's a couple good aeronautical schools down in Florida. So my goal is to hopefully get in there and be able to move after high school.
Talking Embry-Riddle would be one of them.
Yeah, that's my first choice. I've done a couple visits there.
Yeah, that's right there, right off the beach, and
nice location.
Nice location. Hurricanes, never have any of those. It was a good location. We've been there. I've been down there before. It's a nice place.
I have some family that lives like 10 minutes from the school, so if I ever get homesick, I at least have an aunt and I have grandparents that live down there as well. So
the school almost sits on the backstretch of Daytona.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You can see the back part of the track from the campus.
Oh, wow.
I used to go to turn 1, I'd look over there and wave at the students.
At the co-eds
Yeah,
over
the
there.
co-eds over there, yeah.
Carson, how about you? What are your plans after high school?
I want to go to college. I'm not sure where, but I want to get a business degree.
Okay. A good solid degree to have.
Yeah.
So you have you started applying? Has the process of applying and doing that probably early in the game at this point? Is that right?
Yeah. So I've took a couple visits. I went to IU. They have a really good business program
program down there. Absolutely.
Yeah. And then IUE is still in play.
Yeah.
Or Purdue.
Okay.
So.
Well, a lot of varied options there for all you guys. Well, good luck, fellas. The
Absolutely.
rest of your season. Good luck. We'll talk to you guys probably when golf rolls around. Good luck in after high school and whatever your endeavors take you, and appreciate you coming here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we'll be right back, and Rick and me will be talking about, some cross-country stuff, some football, and some volleyball. You're watching Knightline Live.
Holistic financial services and professional advice to help you manage and preserve your assets. Welcome to Private Wealth Management at Old National. Here, we provide financial planning and investment strategies from Old National Wealth Advisors and premier banking services from Old National Private Banking to help you plan for and tackle your broader financial needs. It's time to explore Private Wealth Management at Old National. Learn more at oldnational.com/private.
Your school helps shape the person you become, opening your mind to new ideas and belonging to a community. Whether it's earning an advanced degree, joining the FFA, pushing your health and wellness, playing in the band, or playing on the field. It's a safe place where everyone knows your name, and a kid can be a kid. The halls of today filled with the leaders of tomorrow. Northeastern.
You've had a hard day at work, and all you want to do is sit in your lounge chair in the nice cool air? Then it hits! The AC's not working. The living room feels like the Sahara Desert. Call Reynolds Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. In just a short time, it'll be nice and cool. And then all you'll need is a sign that says, "No penguins allowed." Call 765-966-0994. Reynolds Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Proud sponsors of the Knights. Did someone say boom, baby? Call Scaretti Pyrotechnics at 765-977-2757. Scaretti Pyrotechnics has performances for birthdays, weddings, school athletic events, other occasions, and of course, the 4th of July. Scaretti Pyrotechnics are proud supporters of Knights Athletics. Boom, baby! Smith, McQuiston, and Webster Funeral Home has proudly served the Fountain City area since 1886. From the time you walk up the steps, Funeral Director Keith Webster's goal is to carry forward the legacy of personal service established by the Smith and McQuiston families. Using modern technology and good old-fashioned attention to detail, we will strive to earn your confidence in us by treating families the way we think we would want to be treated. Smith, McQuiston, Webster Funeral Home. Rick, thank goodness somebody called timeout because I am hungry.
I'm starved, Jerry. Hey, with 3 different Richmond locations and 1 in Hagerstown, there's a Subway sandwich shop near you.
And you can always order off the app for curbside pickup. The drive-thru's always open, and the way that I prefer it, I just like to walk in.
Here's your sub.
Listen, Subway, eat fresh.
Go Knights!
Welcome back to Knightline Live, brought to you by Astro Industries. Rick, cross country travels to Monroe Central for a 12-team meet up there, and the boys finished third, so they improved from the first meet of the year. And well, the girls, well, they improved also. I mean, they won again, but they went from 28 points to 27 points.
Well, you got to improve. I tell you, it's been a while for girls around here, and I know Tyler and Eric, the coaches, are very excited about, the whole team, but especially because they've got a bunch of girls running cross country this year. There's been years in the past, Jerry, it's hard. You got to have 5 to score, and they haven't had 5.
Correct.
Okay, so good for them. So looking for some good things from that girls cross country team. We'll have them on. Hopefully the seniors will come on. Not next week, because we won't be on next week.
Yep.
We might as well say that right now. But the following week, they're scheduled to come on, and we'll have the seniors.
Which would be the 8th, not the 8th.
September 8th.
Is it?
Yep,
Oh,
you are
September
correct.
8th. Okay.
You are correct.
So they'll be on then. And they traveled to Rushville this week, which is a big meet because a lot of their sectional competition to be there, Richmond and Rushville and Newcastle.
And maybe the weather's cooling off just in time, I mean, this is going to be perfect weather, 60 to 70 degrees.
Gotta be.
It's going to be great weather to run in. So good luck this weekend, and we'll look forward to talking to some of the cross-country runners our next time.
Well, football traveled down to Union County, and make no bones about it, what was expected happened.
Yeah, they dominated.
Yeah.
You kind of thought that was going to happen. I mean, honestly, Jerry, I think, if I remember correctly, they scored 3 touchdowns without going on offense with, a couple interceptions and a kick return for a touchdown and that type of thing. So, it gives everybody a chance to play. Second half, you had the whole JV team out there getting some experience. So it gives the coaching staff an opportunity to look at what they have depth-wise. Numbers aren't huge this year as far as players, so any amount of depth that they can get is going to be very important. And so that gave them a chance in the second half to get some experience.
Well,
there.
anytime you can have a ball game when your prime numbers are short, and nobody gets hurt, that's a good day.
Yeah, injuries are going to be a key thing for the Knights this year. So, as is our custom, we had a chance to talk to Wes Oler after the ball game on Friday night. So, Aiden, let's go to that video and see what Wes had to say.
All right, welcome to Union County. This is the First Financial Bank Coach's Comment Show, brought to you by Beth Beatty at First Financial Bank. If you need a new mortgage or you want to redo an existing mortgage, go see Beth Beatty at First Financial Bank. Knights win 57-0, 1-0. I'm with head coach Wes Oler. Here we are back at it again, night number 1. Wes, give us your thoughts on what went on tonight.
I thought we executed in all 3 phases really well. We turned the punt there early, and other than kicking a couple out of bounds, I thought our special teams was really solid, and our offense didn't do much until midway through the first, when we finally got a chance at it. But the defense was locked in, I thought, from the get-go. And but Union County's got, you can tell they got their numbers are up, and they got a little swagger, a little juice, and a little more edge to them. And I think they're coming. In a few years, they're coming. Their younger grades are good numbers and good kids. And if they stick with it, I think you'll see a much different program here in a couple years. But proud of our kids. It's always, you find out what kind of shape you're in. You find out how disciplined you are. And I thought overall, not a whole lot of penalties. I think 1 pre-snap penalty, which is always a big focus for us. But I thought we executed well.
All right, second half, you get a chance to take a look at the depth chart, okay? I mean, which is always a good opportunity to do that. Do you find anything in the second half? You got some young guys out there. Did you see anything out there that caught your eye?
I think we've got a good freshman class and a lot of freshman linemen. So this JV season is going to be the first time they're playing high school football as a group. Not many sophomores playing JV, so it was good to see them out there, and they kind of held their own and moved the ball a little bit. And then defensively, I was really proud of getting that stop there where they were kind of moving it on us and made a couple mistakes, but recovered and then got them off the field and kept the shutout. So for the young guys to do that, that's a good morale builder for them, and they play Union County Monday night. So.
All right, so your offensive line, defensive line, you got some beef up there. Some guys, probably a lot more than I've seen in a few years anyways. So you see that as a strength of your team, is those two front lines?
Absolutely, absolutely. And even though offensively we really only have one guy returning on that front line, but Colton Bostic's a junior who would have played varsity for a lot of teams last year as a sophomore, but he was behind some seniors. And but I felt like the guys that are in there are ready to go. Bryce Brittenham, a senior, started for the first time, and he's been really good. And then we had on our right side, we had two slot receivers change position to play O-line for us, which tells you what their priorities are. It's about the team and not about them. And so Gavin Harrison and Cale Hansen are anchoring that right side, and they've got the most improvement to make because it's new to them, but they're extremely hard workers, smart kids, and I look for them to get better and better every week.
Well, Cale, when we talked to him, he was talking about his hands of stone. That's why he's probably where he's at right there.
Yeah, they weren't going to be starting at receiver for us. I'll put it that way. But
all right, so you got Tri next week, another Tri-Eastern Conference game. They've always got a good program down there. You know, quick thoughts on them next week.
Always have a great rushing attack. Coach Tether does a great job there. They'll be physical. They'll be solid defensively. Last year we were able to get them in the second half. We kind of got a couple big plays, a kick return that got us over the hump, but we were down 2 at halftime at their place. So the Chalfant kid's a really good running back. The other wing is really good. DeWitt, I think his name is. But they always run the ball well, no matter who they've got. So it's a good program.
All right, we'll look forward to it. All right, this has been Coach Wes Oler. This has been the First Financial Bank Coach's Comment, brought to you by Beth Beatty.
Welcome back to Knightline Live, and that was, Wes is always so gracious.
Yeah, win or lose, Wes is always gracious enough to talk with us after the game, and there's been some tough losses over the years.
Oh, absolutely.
And Wes has been right there, so. Knights are off to 1-0 start. Big conference game on Friday night, Jerry, against Tri.
Tri High comes to town, the Titans.
Yeah, Tri's always puts up a good fight, and they always run a good program down there. And we'll have that Friday night on. We'll have that on the Knights Broadcasting Network.
We'll be on HSATV.org.
Yeah.
So that we'll have it on there, but get out to the game. It should be a beautiful night.
It's not going to be too hot, looks like. So come out to the game, watch the replay later. That's what we always say. Fill the stands. These guys deserve to have you fill the stands. So we'll look forward to that.
I'm going to do this real quick.
Yeah.
The 5G here, or the 5G with T-Mobile. We have one and made it to the second round. So you need to get on here and hit the QR code and follow the stuff and retweet or re-X or whatever it is now, and do that. It's also on our
Facebook
live streams page, and you can look at it on there and get a better picture of it. And so the more votes we get, the more times it's done, we get a vote, which equals the more money we might be able to get. And if we are the winner, well, it's $1 million chicken dinner.
We'll take it. We'll take it. And by the way, if you do go to our Facebook page, become a friend.
Yeah, become a friend. We like friends.
Just to get it out there, and a little bit of publicity for us, I guess. Or,
we're getting close to 2,000.
Well, we're trying to get there. Well, volleyball, 5-0.
Well, and with the Moorestown, they won 4 there.
Yeah.
And then come back last week and played a Tri-State Conference, which we had on the air here on the Knights Broadcasting Network, against Union City. And, again, that one went as planned.
As expected. Here's what I'll say about we're young in the season. You got a lot of new players in different spots, and that going on. New coach, so everybody's adjusting. Okay, I think this team could be good, but after watching them for these matches here, there's more there.
There's more,
and I think they know that. All right, they know that. So honestly. Could be exciting. They've got a game this week at Monroe Central on Thursday. Then they go to Wapahani for a tournament. That's a good place to go for a tournament.
There is what we call test day.
Yeah. And,
right there.
And that's what you want to do. In these tournaments, you want to get outside of your bubble, outside of the teams that you play every day. And you want to go and you want to compete. and you want to see how good you are.
And there's good teams that go to that tournament.
Yeah. You know, Wapahani, perennial championship caliber team, and so there'll be some teams there. It's Delaware County, and we know that the reputation of Delaware County volleyball. I think, Jerry, you want to be stepping up, okay, and doing those things. It's just going to make you better in the end. So, good luck to the girls. We had our first volleyball players, Subway players of the game. It was Bella Van Landingham and Emma Bledsoe Ryan. So we have them on tape here. So let's go to that right now and see what they had to say.
And our Subway players of the game are junior Emma Bledsoe Ryan and sophomore Bella Van Landingham. All right, Emma, I want to talk to you. Jerry and I were talking in the booth up here. You're just steady at it, You just come out, play solid, and played well. We all played well tonight. So talk about this game and what your thoughts are.
So we came into this game thinking like they're a tough opponent. We came in, did what we had to do, and got it done.
Yeah.
We made sure to get everyone in, too.
Yeah, you wanted everybody played, it looked like, so that's good. And, you wanted to come out and perform. Seems like in the first set we're a little disorganized, but picked it up in sets 2 and 3 and made it happen. So let's talk to Miss Hops over here. This is Bella. Bella, you've really improved your game. I don't know what you've been eating for breakfast, but it's got to be Wheaties, right? So, talk about your play out there. A lot of kills from the middle. I say keep feeding you. What do you say?
I think it's just my confidence and believe in my teammates and stuff, and just knowing they have my backs and stuff.
Yeah. So you got a lot of help out there. You got Izzy's right next to you sometimes, and you got some of these others. Talk about the level, because I've really seen an improvement in your game from last year to this year, and talk about how confidence plays into that.
I think just being on the court and make sure like my teammates have my backs and stuff. Like Emma said, I just go in there and make sure we win the game and stuff.
All right. So tomorrow night, girls, you can go watch football. See, hopefully the guys can win. Let's hope. And you guys play again, I think, a week from tonight. You go to Monroe
next
Central.
Thursday.
And then we'll have some big matches coming up.
All
right. That's been our Subway players of the game. That's junior Emma Bledsoe Ryan and sophomore Bella Van Landingham. Congratulations, girl. You are a first for this year. Hopefully we'll see you again.
Thank you.
Well, Rick, a great way to start the Subway player or players of the game off, right off the bat.
Well, we saw with Bella how much she's improved this year. We're expecting big things from Bella, and Emma she's solid. She's a solid player, a solid individual, and good leader for that team. So looking forward. Good luck, ladies, as they go this week. Another game on Thursday, as we said, and a big tournament on Saturday. So good luck to them, Jerry.
Yep, and our next broadcast of volleyball will be September the 2nd against Richmond here. So we need to pack the gym, and then you can go home and see all the great kills and digs. And,
pack the gym, Richmond. It's always great to play the bigger schools, so looking forward to that, Jerry.
Well, Rick, also remind everybody, we've worked 3 Mondays in a row.
Yeah.
So just like Johnny Carson, it's time for a break. So we won't be here Monday, September the 1st for Labor Day. We wish everybody a happy Labor Day, the end of summer, and be careful on your travels, and always tune in and catch a game, and we appreciate that. So I think that's it.
That's it. It's a wrap.
So for Rick Fletcher, Aiden Crane, our executive producer, and I'm Jerry Middleton, and you know what? It's been another good night.